friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Carly and today we're going to talk books. I have been on BookTok for a little over 6 months now, and I have read so many books that have either been recommended to me by a friend or I have just seen on my timeline. So today I wanted to go through some of the books that I have picked up because I have been influenced and let you know whether these highly popular books are worth the hype or whether you could probably pass on them. I'm going to do this in a fun game I like to call Yes, No, Maybe. If you have never heard of Yes, No, Maybe before, it is exactly what it sounds like. I'm just going to hold up a book and let you know whether I think it's a yes, definite read, maybe, or no, pass. So make sure to continue watching because while most of these books are a yes, there is one no. Before we get started on the game, I want to give you guys a quick reading update on what I'm reading right now. Right now on my Kindle, I'm reading A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber, which is the third book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. I read Once Upon a Broken Heart and A Ballad of Never After this past summer, so it's been a little while since I've read this series, but A Curse for True Love picks up right back in the action, so I am really enjoying it so far. I am listening to Scythe and Sparrow by Brianne Weaver, which is the third book in the Ruinous Love trilogy. I am about 63% through that one, and so far it's probably not my favorite book in the series, but it's good. And then physically, I am reading Unravel Me, which is the second book in the Shatter Me series. Unfortunately, I left my book in my office at work, so I have to wait until Monday to finish it, which is super unfortunate because I had only about like 50 pages left and it was really good. So a little disappointed that I left it in my office over the weekend. Up next on my April TBR, I have to start Quicksilver by Callie Hart. I have been saying I am going to read Quicksilver for months now, and I really need to. However, I know that Emily Henry and Abby Jimenez's new books are about to come out. So I'm a little overwhelmed right now with how many good books there are out. I want to read all the books and there just isn't enough time. If you have read any of these books, let me know. Let's get into the game. First off, Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I feel like if you have seen my previous videos, you probably know the answer, but this is a definite yes. You should definitely read this book. It is 100% worth the hype. It is so good, and honestly my top rated book of 2024. Since reading this book, I have also read Nothing Like the Movies, which is the follow-up to Better Than the Movies, and Betting on You by Lynn Painter. So thank you, BookTok, for introducing me to Lynn Painter because she is now one of my favorite authors. I really didn't know how I was going to feel about this next one, but it really surprised me. Butcher and Blackbird by Brianne Weaver is a yes. Now, this book is an interesting concept. It is about two serial unalivers who fall in love and their romantic adventures. I don't know if romantic is the right word. This is another one that since I have read Butcher and Blackbird, I have also read Leather and Lark and really enjoyed that, and like I said, I am reading Scythe and Sparrow right now. This one, Icebreaker by Hannah Grace, is a maybe for me. While it was an okay read, I didn't love it like I loved some of these other books. However, I know that some other people really enjoyed it. I feel like I was reading the book expecting this big thing to happen, and then when it actually happened, it wasn't that. It was kind of lackluster. Oh, Stitch is here too. We've now got Lilo and Stitch in the live audience tonight. Anyways, I'm getting distracted, but this book is a maybe for me. Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez is a yes. Yes, yes, yes. I went into this book expecting nothing more than a silly little romance and got so much more out of it. It looks like a silly little romance, but it's about a woman with an avoidant attachment style healing. It was so good. I am so sorry, but no. And it makes me sad because the author for this novel seems to be really great, and I'm pretty sure this is her debut novel. The book itself definitely had potential, but there are just so many storylines that I wasn't really able to follow just one. It was overall kind of confusing and I ended up DNFing this book. Also, the main female character is chasing a male character who is engaged. So that was a big no-no for me. I am not a fan of cheating storylines. If you haven't read this book, you are missing out. Seven Husbands by Evelyn Hugo is another yes for me. Taylor Jenkins Reid is a hit or miss for me, but she definitely hit with Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Reclusive Hollywood icon Evelyn Hugo is finally ready to tell the truth about her glamorous and scandalous life. But when she chooses Unknown magazine reporter Monique Grant to write her story, no one is more astounded than Monique herself. Determined to use this opportunity to jumpstart her career, Monique listens in fascination. From making her way to LA in the 1950s to showing show business in the 80s, and of course, the seven husbands along the way, Evelyn unspools a tale of ruthless ambition, unexpected friendship, and great forbidden love. Overall, just such a great book that will not only entertain you, but also make you feel so many things. Another one that I was unsure about but quickly turned into a yes was Shatter Me by Tahiri Mafi. I was really nervous about this one because one, it is a young adult novel, and then two, my husband actually got me the full box set before I had even read the first one. So I am so glad I actually love this book. Like I said earlier, I am now reading the second book in the series, Unravel Me, and it is just as good, if not even better than the first one. The Shatter Me series follows a young girl named Juliet who can unalive people with her touch. Frida. Frida, I want to like you. I do. I'm gonna give this book a maybe. It's entertaining. I will admit that. However, Frida is churning out a lot of books because she is in demand. So these books that she is churning out probably are not the best written books. They are quite entertaining though, and I'm pretty sure The Housemaid is one of her most popular. If I had to recommend a Frida McFadden book to you, I would recommend Never Lie. I did really enjoy that one, but The Housemaid is the one that I see all over BookTok. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I am pretty sure they are making a movie adaptation of The Housemaid right now with Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney. This is a maybe. Here we go. This is another one that I have the entire series and I bought it before I even read the first book. It's okay. It's not my favorite and I haven't read this series since I have read Hooked, but I don't know if I'm a dark romance girl. So maybe if you are a dark romance reader, you would like this book. I hate to tell you this, but this book is adequately hyped. It is so good. It probably could even be more hyped. It is so good. There are dragons, there are enemies to lovers, there's found family, there is, what else do you need? There are hot men riding dragons. And if you're like, Carly, how do you know they're hot? They are hot in my head. Xaden Ryson is a dark, handsome, dangerous man, and I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with this book. It is so good, and if you haven't read Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros yet, go run to your local store, local library. You need to read it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you're reading, and if you have read these books, let me know if you agree with my yes, no, maybes. Until next time, happy reading.